Well, you know what? Crappy is cursive for, you know what? No, never mind. He's definitely a capital letter, not cursive, and he's going to go ahead and take us to the game reveal, Polk. Can you believe it?
It's incredible.
I know you have literally nothing to do with what's coming up, or maybe.
Exactly.
I love having
So
you,
I'll be
though.
on my way out there and let the real mastermind show his sa maîtrise du jeu.
Yes. Maîtrise du jeu. Yeah, judo. It's a martial art.
The grammar Nazi in me here is trying to come and murder us, so I'm just gonna step out before that happens.
I'm here to slaughter every language. Okay, bye, Polk. You know what? Stream closed captioner is reminding me to turn on the captions, so I will go ahead and do that. Hopefully you can have them pop up now. And, you know, sure, judo is a martial art. You know who else might have some martial arts in store for us? It is our GM for game number 1. Our dear friend Blasphemous Roar. This is a horrifying face, okay? Like, this face is scary, Roar. Okay.
Mortal Kombat for the Game Gear! Mortal Kombat for the Game Gear! Mortal Kombat for the Game Gear! Mortal Kombat!
I think that's the most shouting I've ever heard for a game reveal, but honestly, Mortal Kombat deserves it. As it turns out, the players are going to have 1 hour to try to make as much progress as they can through Mortal Kombat for the Game Gear. Why? Because we are evil, apparently. You know what? How are you doing today, Roar? I really enjoyed Mystery Show last week. I had a lot of fun. It's good to have you back, giving out a game today. Just good to see you.
I am doing great. I am here. I'm ready. You know, we've got a week, and I have to schedule a tech check. You've reminded me that I have to schedule a tech check. It's at this moment in time that I forgot 2 problems. One, I should have made it a square that does the same gradient on the red to black on the background. 2, I should have done the white shimmer on it as well because of how I put it all together. Anyway.
I don't care. You know what? Goro lives. The players are going to die. Welcome to Mortal Kombat for the Game Gear. Just to check, is this still a fighting game? Or
it is still a fighting game. It is it's just a mobile port of the fighting.
Mortal Kombat
of the fight of the game.
Okay, I can dig that. Honestly, you know, fighting game ports are often very hit and miss, especially if they were games in the arcade. You never know how good it's going to be. Yeah. Look, I was trying to hype people up.
How do you do Scorpion's spear?
I absolutely have no clue.
Do you know any moves in Mortal Kombat?
No.
Okay. To do Scorpion Spear, do back 1. Go ahead. Tell me how to go ahead and say it. Say back 1.
Back 1.
Yep, you've screwed it up. You're too fast for the frame rate of this game.
Oh no. Oh, I am.
Fun fact, that's Shrimbles has his actual.
Is Shrambles going to join us? By the way, yeah, everybody.
Yeah, Shrambles is joining. Shrambles going to join us. Here, I'll invite Shrambles. There's Shrambles. Shrambles, do you want to tell them about the video, or should I not say anything?
Well, I mean, the lore behind it is that Brosencha's not the only one who's been in a movie.
Oh no, is that you, Shrambles?
That is me. I am actually in an award-winning movie.
Mine didn't win an award, but are you playing the piano or are you in the background?
So that is a computer, and I'm listening to a podcast. If anyone in chat can identify what movie that is, 5 points. The points don't mean anything, but 5 points to them.
Yeah, so we got good Shrambles here for commentary because I would love to hear from Shrambles how annoyingly frustrating it is to actually punch the inputs into all this.
Yeah. By the way, just because this is Game Gear and resolutions are a little bit funky, I'll probably need to do a bit of recapturing. Just deal with it, everybody. Well, that's how it's gonna be. This is life. This is my life now.
I gave them the Japanese version, so we're seeing Raiden, R-A-Y-D-A-E-D-N, really hammering home the quality here.
Heck yeah, Raiden! Well, let me go ahead and check right now. So, for those who don't know, we have ChewCat, Julo Ninja, and ShockMe77 playing, and Shrambles is here to be a filler slot. We call them zombies because technically they don't matter. You are not going to affect their points, but because of that, you can come and chat with us and sort of let us know what your experience with the game is.
I have nothing to gain and everything to lose.
So yes, this game does run better than the Game Boy version. I did have the Game Boy version at one point in time. This is a this is a softball. It's round one.
Yeah, you say
Everybody
it's a
wondering-
softball, but I
nobody-
see this frame rate.
Nobody won the movie, or nobody gets the movie. It's up to you to tell them if you want to. Otherwise, you can leave them guessing.
I'm putting it in chat.
All right, so
Wait, you're not even going to tell me? You're going to put it in chat? Oh, okay, there we go. That might make sense. Okay, I am currently checking to see if the players are good to begin. And I hope so. I want to be in a movie, Shrambles. Invite me to come be in a movie.
I'm in a video game. Not yet. It's still in
Invite me
development.
to come be in the video game.
You're across the country from me.
I can record. I've got a webcam.
I'm in what's going to assume to be an award-winning video game. I don't know. Hypnospace Outlaw won awards, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so the sequel's probably going to win awards, right?
Yeah. I talk to the developer for Hypnospace every once in a while on Twitter, and he's a really cool dude.
Oh,
But-
yeah, Jay, yeah, he was great during the stuff that we did for Dream Settler.
Yeah, Jay is great, and if he would be willing to have some, if he just needs some stupid picture or some really, really crappy animated GIF, I make those. I know how to make them look like they're from eras gone.
Well, you know who else is learning to make games look like things from the era's gone?
What?
The poor fools who are about to play this game. That's called the transition.
No, because one player, we're waiting for one of them. Okay, they're all ready. Everybody, Shrambles, are you good to go?
Oh, I'm ready. I mean, I don't matter, so I could leave and then just have this whole play the intro.
Well,
and it
We
wouldn't
can
matter.
provide a mug playbook.
That is all right. Well, everybody, we need you to spam emotes as we get going. So what would be reasonable emotes? I expect anything Mortal Kombat.
Any Mortal Kombat, a lot of dragons. Anything bloody, horrible blood is also an option as well. Heads, just like heads.
Oh, okay, yeah. So go ahead, spam your emotes, because as soon as we start in a stage, I will begin our timer. They're playing on medium difficulty.
They are playing on medium difficulty. Yep.
Perfect. Oh, no. Everybody, welcome to
right.
Mortal Kombat.
So their rulings are: they need to play in medium with Scorpion starting, and then they will go around clockwise between the characters. Some things to note about this game: I did give them the moves list. They're all on equal footing in that regard, so they know how to play the game. And this game does run at an extremely low frame rate. Now, if you know anything about fighting games, you will know that or anything about video games in general, you will know that inputs are based off of the frames. You can't input more inputs than there are frames per second, which is wonderful when you have to press back A, and it requires you to do forever to wait for that input. So when I said you missed the special, back A is not how you input it. It's more like back A. It's that slow. But the computer can instantly fire off their specials.
Aw, yeah. You know, welcome to fighting games that are objectively well balanced anyways, except now it's not. Now it's on the handheld system, the Game Gear.
I'm sorry, it's back one.
Yeah, back one. Because the Game Gear only has buttons 1 and 2. It doesn't have all of the buttons that the Super Nintendo or the Genesis had, and because of that, you're a little bit more limited in the way that controls are going to work. You don't have the wide variety of buttons here.
You also have start is block, so that's fun. If they want to block.
Start is block?
Start is block.
No!
That is a terrible thing to now know. But thank you.
Did you not read the controls that I gave everybody?
You did not give out controls.
Yes, I did. I gave out a link that gave out all the information about moves list and stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't give controls.
Oh, okay, my bad.
List.
I guess I did not mention the start thing, but let's see if anybody presses start. We already see that Shukat is pressing start and is blocking.
Yeah, so I would say at least one player knows that start is block. That's good.
And now that one player has figured it out with the rest of them not figuring it out, I can't tell the other players.
Yep, that's true.
That's how that works.
Yeah, so everybody, with Kusogrand8, in general, if everybody is struggling with something, then occasionally we will give the information out, if it doesn't seem like it's going to benefit one person specifically more than everybody else. However, because one player has already figured it out, we usually do not.
I could have kept going. There are continues. You should have continues. Why didn't you continue?
Infinite continues?
No. I didn't say that.
Well, okay. Maybe that's why. Honestly, if you get a game over on the first fight or the second fight, it might just be worth resetting, but I would still want to know how the continue system works. Hi, Justin.
Yeah, so basically, admittedly, yeah, this is all just Mortal Kombat. Sorry, Mortal Kombat, you know. I mean, look, okay, Mortal Kombat is, and I will stand by this, the worst fighting game. And I, not just Mortal Kombat 1, I mean the entire series, is the worst fighting game series of all time.
Really?
It is a continued, the fact that it's continued as long as it has and has even released, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 is really awful. Everything that NetherRealms touches for fighting games, that includes, you know, Injustice and like, Injustice was fun because it was superheroes, but it's still not good because NetherRealms can't make a good fighting game. They have really bad movement. So the problem with Mortal Kombat is how clunky it is, and I really hate using clunky to describe stuff. But in Mortal Kombat, people bounce unnaturally fast, they move unnaturally fast, and not even in like a, oh ha ha ha, they're just really skilled kung fu people. It's gravity doesn't work that way.
Okay, I love it. Honestly, I don't really have a horse in this race. I don't play a lot of fighting games. I really don't like being very competitive when I play games. I gotta be honest. I'd prefer to be cooperative. I'd prefer to, like, have friends. And honestly, I also get my butt kicked. Like, either I feel like I play too well because the other player has no idea how to play fighting games, or the other person does know how to play fighting games and I just lose over and over again. There's very rarely a middle ground for me.
Everybody around here probably knows by now, I'm a big fighting game player. I am in the omni fighting powers of slightly above average, enough to just dunk on all the noobs and get my butt kicked to the pros. So, you know, I do, it's not that I have a horse in the race per se, it's just that I have opinions that have formed over time. Mortal Kombat's extreme violence was like a selling point in the 90s, and as they move on to the 2000s, I also hate it because, like, okay, it's already one thing with super attacks where you get a really big punch that really looks like it hurts, or Zangief literally pile driving you into the cement. Okay, I get it. There's some level of exaggeration, but the extreme violence in Mortal Kombat makes everything just, there's a certain level of suspension of disbelief, and then there is just completely disbelieve everything that's going on, because Mortal Kombat has you, doing things where you're like, oh, break the shins in half, and then stab them in the face and watch all the bones crush. And it's like, okay, sure, they may not be dead, but they're not able to walk after that. And yet the person gets up and wins the round with a reverse perfect. It's not even that. It's not that I want games to be more realistic. I just hate how, and I love over-the-top stuff. I love over-the-topness.
Oh yeah.
But your fighting games are just not. It makes it actually de-escalates the damage being done.
I think that's on purpose. And I actually really
It would be. I could believe that if NetherRealms didn't suck at the rest of everything and just don't have an idea of why they suck at the rest of the stuff. If they had a track record of something that would make it make sense, then it would make sense. But it's just not. They're just bad at making fighting games.
Okay. I mean, I honestly have not played any of the modern Mortal Kombats. I would be interested. Honestly, like, I'd at least give them a shot. With that said, I remember back when I was a kid, right, we rented Mortal Kombat 2, and I guess I did something to make my dad angry because they wouldn't let me play after renting it. But the system was in my room, so literally I just sat outside my room crying while I listened to my sisters play Mortal Kombat. Oh.
Yeah, it's there's bad animations, and if everybody goes, well, you're being exaggerating, sure, the animations and stuff aren't good, or all that other fun stuff or whatnot, but they make a good, decent fighting game, and they're like, no, nothing, they can't even do a storyline right to any degree. This is literally, Mortal Kombat 1 is called Mortal Kombat 1 because it's the 4th universe reboot in the series. They keep writing themselves into a corner and having to reboot the entire series. How's this going for you, Shrambles?
Shrambles!
You know, it was fine.
Okay.
It was fine until I had to fight 2 in 1 life.
Yes.
Wait,
this is the part where I don't expect people to start progressing. I actually expected everybody to cruise through the one-on-ones because it's very much it's very much it scales in difficulty as you go up. So the first 3 fights are ridiculously easy.
Okay,
but
I can't cheese this fight.
Well, neither can I, but I'm not
be
playing. You gotta learn how to cheese, blah.
I have to learn how to be good.
Yeah, get good. Get on Sub-Zero's level. And Raiden and Sub-Zero, do you think they're in love?
So,
no, they're killing each other. I don't think they are.
Shrambles being on commentary does unfortunately get to key him into one thing. So fun thing about this game is that it didn't seem to work when I tried it last time, so I'm wondering if it was an issue with the core that has been since updated in BizHawk. But against at least the final boss, it was the case that if you do Scorpion Spear, the reason I gave them Scorpion was because I wanted to start them out easy, actually. Because if they do Scorpion Spear to Shao Kahn, he is infinitely stun locked. They have to hit him in order to break it, and because it does a little bit of damage, it will cause the possibility that if they figure it out, they can timer scam Shao Kahn.
I love that. That is a fantastic strategy here. The thing is, you know, we don't have a lot of fighting games in Kusogrand8 because most of the time, you know, it's like playing against a computer AI, you know, how good is the computer going to be today for this specific player? But considering that everybody is struggling with these fights, they will probably need to find a way to cheese the computer. Whoever can, you know, cheese it, whoever can manage to just plow through the fights the quickest, even if they're using one move the entire time, that's fine. You have to approach fighting games extremely differently in Kusogrand8.
Scramble takes an endurance round.
Very nice.
All right, we've got Sub-Zero versus Julo Ninja right now. Julo being a ninja, jumping back and forth in order to do the jumps. Julo Ninja is an actual contender. Let's see here if he can beat Sub-Zero with the sweep. Julo Ninja is now in first place as far as I'm aware of the actual fighters on account of the taking an actual win there.
Very nice. By the way, I want to thank the referees who are keeping track of this match. Specifically, we have Yugi, Blastinus, Linker, and Buster Curry with Toasty Stoat over in the wings. And they are usually... Actually, yeah, just throughout this tournament, they've been absolutely fantastic at helping us keep track of who is making progress here. Right now, it looks like 3 out of 4 players have made it to the Enduro 1, whereas ChewCat is a little bit behind. That doesn't matter too much. All you need to do is start making progress. Usually within the first half of the game, you want to figure out how everything works. If you're struggling with one aspect or another, you know, go ahead and just take your time. Even though you have a timer in this game, the time is extremely generous.
So something I do want to point out is the win conditions in regards to this. Like the pinned message just says, it is based off of score and it is based off of stage and rounds. It is not based off of damage dealt during individual rounds. So if they win a round and they do like 20% damage, that doesn't count. It's only who won the round first.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I appreciate the clarification there. It's just like my Ability of the Wizard submission. You know, only winners get to do. Winners don't do. But only winners get to move on. Okay, cool. And we've got to have winners.
We really don't. There are no winners here in Kusogrand8.
Yeah, like this frame rate is kind of brutal. I did look at the move list that you sent to the players, by the way, and at the very top, it says, important note, when doing special moves or fatalities, don't press the buttons quickly as you have to do in the arcade or on the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions. You should pause for almost half a second before pressing the next buttons, or the move won't work. And that, I feel, is one of the very big reasons why this is here in Kusogrand8.
That is the entire reason it's here in Kusogrand8. That alone is 100% the reason this is here in Kusogrand8.
I love it. Honestly, though, I had a Game Gear and I didn't know this was on it. But with that said, I don't think I've seen any blood in this.
We actually did, so originally I was going to let them choose whether or not they wanted blood code on, but Omega Number had to go into the ref's channel and say that they were found that there was a speed run where they were trying to figure out why there was a difference between the world record, and it turned out because the speed run had blood on that caused it to be slow, and then I realized that there's a possibility that the processor might not be able to handle all the blood and might cause frame rates to be slightly slower for some of the players who had turned it on versus the players who hadn't, and I didn't want to introduce another point of failure for them to screw up punching in the blood code, so we are now here.
Wait, so you have to enter a secret code to turn blood on?
At the start of the game, when it says that there is a code of, it says that like there is like a code of honor between the fighters, and everybody adheres to the code. But Mortal Kombat has its own code, and while it's sitting there on that page, it says, you know, stuff like numbers and symbols that can become the code. And during that screen, you press 212 down up, and it enables blood, and it just says start combat.
It says now entering combat. combat.
Now entering combat.
I mean, maybe
What
start
do you think?
combat in the Japanese
If
version.
Shambles fails to do things, we should make him turn on blood.
Honestly, I am completely fine. Like, blood in the Super Nintendo era, first off, it doesn't look real at all. Like, blood is not that color.
Oh, look at this. Shock Me is doing really well against Rayo, and I talked.
That's all right. Well, we are 16 minutes in, and right now pretty much everybody is struggling with the endurance rounds here. Like you said, this was going to be a major wall for the players, and we are definitely seeing that. With that said, continues may also be a problem here.
They're going to start running out of continues, and that is going to be a problem.
I love that it's like, finish him, and like Sub-Zero just does a gentle punch. The gentle tap. Whop.
I mean, hey, they have the fatality, and Julo Ninja almost had the heavy kick. Cheese.
Shock Me, going back to the beginning of the game, that is the end of Shock Me's attempt. Julo Ninja as well, choosing difficulty. Yeah, the players are now learning that there are limited continues. Wait, no, they actually get, is this?
Yeah, they can change the difficulty between rounds.
No,
there is limited continues.
I'm just looking, is this, because they're fighting Raiden again, but...
They didn't run out of continues. They just have the ability to choose the difficulty in the... Oh no, this is Raiden 1 again. Oh, okay. Sorry, this is Raiden 1. This is not the endurance round.
Okay, there we go.
They
Shock
did
Me and
restart.
Julo
This
Ninja
is
did
the
it.
endurance. This is Raiden 1.
I don't know. That's another thing that's a little bit confusing with fighting games. Two people can be ahead of the other two, and you just visually cannot tell because it's... That's why we have referees who are helping to keep track. Thank you so much, refs. I love you. Okay, I hope that you never have to enter Mortal Kombat yourselves. That would be very sad. Roar, I don't want you to enter simply because I'm scared of what you would do.
I mean, I'm definitely not one of those people that are scared that they're a hidden psychopath, so they sit around and do nothing and out of fear of the potential rage that I suplex a car into somebody.
Oh, like, here's the deal. If I were forced to do one-on-one combat, I'm trying to decide, would I fight or would I just be like, take me down, I don't care. You know, it's like, I'm not gonna kill somebody. I don't know.
I mean, I am weeb enough to have multiple swords, so like, that is a thing. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be the oh, you unleash the demon kind of guy. No, that's not me. I'm a happy person. I'm a nice and lovely, friendly person who's a total nice and lovely, friendly person, and I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
By the way, Chad is saying that Shrambles actually did a special move. Did you, Shrambles?
Yeah, there's a teleport move.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, well, if Raiden keeps just tackling me, I can't do anything.
Yeah, the unfortunate, as Blasphemous Roar was saying, you know, players actually have to take time to enter in all of the inputs to do special moves, and the computer doesn't. This is ultimate. The computer is going to cheese everything, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Raiden just did like 5 special moves in a row. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, just so you know, that specifically Superman Tornado, you have to push away, and forward based off of how long you have to wait between inputs. That's about 1 to 2 seconds.
I'll read it out dramatically real quick. It's going to give us a little thing. Since Shambles is not being forced, and then it's 2-1-2 down up. So, all right, hold on. It's like Mortal Kombat. Press start. Go ahead and press start. No, it didn't give it. Oh, I think you have to reboot the core.
I'll reset. I'll reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a full reset.
Oh my gosh, this is so bad. You know what? This was, while y'all know who made Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it was Probe Software that made Mortal Kombat, as it turns out. Probe Software is a little bit infamous.
No, it's cycle.
Okay.
There.
The word code has many different... You weren't supposed to press a button. The combatants respect each other as warriors, no matter what degree of hatred they have for another. Code of honor. Now you punch it in. Another type of code could be defined as an arbitrary system of symbols, letters for now entering combat.
Whoa! Whoa! Entering combat! Ah!
So Shrambles had just turned the blood code on.
Well, good job. So the person who ended up being the main programmer...
Sorry, you're right. I did mess up. It is Shang Tsung in the first game. It's Goro that I was talking about that you can infinitely stun.
Okay, I'm gonna try to finish my thought here for once.
Nope,
we'll see
I'm going to
if...
keep interrupting you.
Roar, I'm gonna kick your butt, okay?
You just said you were not going to fight.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Shrambles to kick your butt.
I just told you I'm not going to fight. Say your thought. Say your thought.
The programmer for this was also the programmer for Back to the Future Part 3, including the Master System and the ZX Spectrum versions of that. How about Krusty's Super Fun House for the Sega Master System? Or Incredible Hulk for Game Gear and Master System? Yeah, Alien Trilogy for Sega Saturn. How about Street Fighter Alpha Warrior's Dreams and Street Fighter Alpha 3? Yeah, this person... Oh, the conversion to ZX Spectrum for Space Harrier, which I don't think that's a good conversion, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, as it turns out, the people who converted this did a lot of conversions for handheld systems, and honestly, I feel like they did the best that they could, but the Game Gear was not made for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, like, the Game Gear is essentially a handheld, what is it, Master System? And the Master System is closer to an 8-bit than a 16-bit system. So, you know, you're dealing with not quite NES quality, but fairly comparable to NES power, probably a little bit more powerful than that. And that's why they had to, you know, it's not nearly as smooth or good as most of the other ports here, just they had so many limitations. With that said, Probe is kind of infamous for not having great games. Like, really. Let me see if I can find more information about this specific company here. Okay. Yeah, they were founded in 1984 as Probe Software. Eventually, they became part of Acclaim. Yeah, Disney's Beauty and the Beast for Super Nintendo, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Home Alone for the Sega Master System, Road Rash for... Which versions of Road Rash did they do? I don't know. How about Savage for DOS and Amiga? This company made a lot of games that, like, had an extreme variety of quality there. And honestly, you know, I think that having to do a handheld version of Mortal Kombat, that is a huge ask. And I'm not sure they necessarily, like... I think that they put the amount of work into this that they could have. It's just, you're not going to have what everybody else is expecting, you know?
Oh, it didn't change my name. Wait, do I have to... It didn't change my name.
Roar, why didn't your name change?
It didn't change my name.
Well, it's not different on Discord either. You need to change your name on Discord if you want that.
I did.
Okay, fine. Let me give you
my
a
display
nickname.
name was Chant. Oh, no, it's the server nickname. Here we go. Dang it, my joke was ruined because it was the server things. There. Now is my joke. Ah,
Jack Thompson. I have no idea who that is.
Look at all this blood here in this video game. We need to rally Congress and stop your mothers from buying these games for our children.
Jack, no. In fact, children need more blood and guts. Come on. How else are they going to learn how to live in this world? Blood.
Well, I'm going to pay $1 million for anybody who makes a video game where you murder members of, crap, I can't remember what it was.
Greenpeace? How about no? Oh, and yeah, as it turns out,
anyway,
Jack
my joke
Thompson
is ruined by me
was...
screwing up and pushing the wrong button, so I'm going back to being Aurora.
Nah, I'm gonna change your name to something else. Let's see. You're gonna be Booty Bill today.
Apparently, I'm Booty Bill today.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello, everybody. I am Booty Bill, and I love that booty.
Heck yeah, booty! There's not enough booty in Mortal Kombat. You know what? Maybe we can do some activism to get more butts in fighting games. There's not enough butts.
We don't need more butts in fighting games. I love your butt just the way it is. Let's get them jiggle physics seeing the jiggle physics. Jiggle physics.
Yeah,
that's me, Booty Bill.
Yeah. Not only do women need jiggle physics, everybody deserves the jiggle. I gotta say.
That's right, Booty Bill says, let's see that junk jiggle. I mean, what have you done to me, bro?
Okay, I'm changing your name back. Okay, I'm done with this.
The side of my soul that I did not need to exist.
You like it. Okay. There.
Anyways, so how are we doing over here in the Mortal Kombat? We're not doing good. Okay, back to being Booty Bill.
Yeah, taking a look at it. It looks like, Chew Cat, Julo Ninja, and Shock Me 77 have both made it to Enduro 1, round 2. What does that mean? We essentially have a 3-way tie. Possibly a 4-way tie, including Shrambles here.
Yeah, so the ties are broken by who got there first.
I feel like we're going to have somebody beat this, though. Roar, we have to have at least one person beat the endurance round, right? I really hope...
Oh, the endurance round. The endurance round, yes. We will see a clear of the endurance round.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we don't, then the match was decided 12 minutes in, which has happened. But I really hope that that's not the case.
Do you want to guess how long it took me to be finally able to win this game? The whole game?
Yes, please. How long?
Guess.
So you haven't?
Guess.
You haven't?
3 hours and 10 minutes I played this accursed game.
Did you beat it?
On easy. Yes, I beat it.
Okay. My bet was you still haven't, but... You know, you have it on medium, so honestly, the players are dealing with something a little difficult.
It may have been on medium, I'm not sure, but did Shrambles just fatality? Whoa.
I've done fatality for the fast 3 matches.
Oh, see just how much I've been paying attention.
Chat, thank you for all the butt emotes. I love them. Okay, butts are good. Everybody, I guess there are some people who don't have a butt. Most people have butts. And butts are great.
You need to watch out. You are about 3 seconds away from me singing Jonathan Colton's version of Baby Got Back.
I was listening to Jonathan Colton music earlier today. You can't hurt me.
I can.
Okay, well, I'm not going to come over and visit then.
No, I mean on the internet. I can just start singing it.
Yeah, let's talk
about... It's
about...
karaoke time! I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you sense to the next line of this song, 'cause you're on Kusogrand8.
I think we said much more questionable stuff yesterday. I'm trying to remember, like... The convenient thing about
I was trying to make a joke, okay?
Well, I'm trying to make a joke too. Gosh. No, I'm
This is why we suck at the comedy and we need Shrambles for it.
Chad, by the way, wants you to know that Julo Ninja is on to Endurance Round 2. Yeah, I know. I was trying to tell you that, Roar.
I'm sorry. You were trying to say that. Bro, I interrupted
Commentary's
you
impossible. It's impossible right now.
I'm just gonna leave it. It's impossible, so I'm gonna leave it. Bro, you're on your own.
No, don't leave. Don't you dare. No, you're the GM here. You can't leave me. Roar. Come back, Roar. I didn't mean what I said.
George.
Are you a zombie now? Shrambles is a zombie. Actually, I don't think I specified for people who are new here. When we only have... Roar, please let me finish. When we only have 3
No, I'd like a large.
Roar?
Large pepperoni. Okay.
My gosh.
I was trying to make a bad joke that I stepped aside to order pizza and left you alone, but I can't.
I love it.
I just fail.
That made me laugh. Okay, so when we have 3 players who are actually competing, but we do not have a 4th, usually because it's close to the end of the round, you know, and we're starting to get to the point where we do not have enough people for 4 players each round, we will have a GM step in to act as a zombie. What does that mean? They technically don't count at all in the match, and they are here to sort of help us fill a space that would otherwise be blank and sad. Now,
That's right, Shrambles. You don't matter. I mean, you matter to me. You matter to me.
You're making it less boring. That's what I'm saying, okay? You're filling up the corner with hot Mortal Kombat action, you know. But yeah, when it comes down to scoring, ChewCat, Julo Ninja, and ShockMe77 are the only 3 in this match who matter. Shrambles, it doesn't matter if you come in first or if you come in last. You are here just sort of providing a little extra layer of entertainment, comedy, as well as your own reactions to the game. But you've been awfully quiet here. It's like you're trying to play.
Have you seen it?
I mean, anytime there's silence, Roar's taking it up. So I don't really get a chance to say much sometimes when Roar's here.
It's today.
I'm sorry, there's a reason I'm stopping barging into people. Like, I'm actually, folks, I'm going to announce at this stream, I am retiring the Roar barges into the Kusogrand8 commentary to mid-game joke. I think it's run its course.
Okay, chat, who wants to bet that Roar is going to do it later today? Who wants to bet that Roar's coming out of retirement the same day that he announced retirement?
Nope. I am promising this for you all.
Okay,
I'm not going to be barging in.
Okay, I can't wait until that's not the case. Okay, I'm just... Oh my gosh. Roar, we love you here. I hope you know that. I have to tease you.
I know. I'm great.
I'm
a treat.
Well, it looks like Shock Me is also doing the second mirror match, or not the second mirror match, second endurance round, currently trying to defeat Cage, and Cage is dumb, okay? First off, he didn't even wear any armor. Come on, who goes into battle almost naked? Apparently Johnny Cage does.
No! Shrambles with the loops.
Ooh, Shrambles. What kind of loop do we have?
I think I found the loop. If I can get it again.
Yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, Blasphemous Roar and Shrambles last week did the mystery show here. The VOD is up on YouTube. They did Castlevania Snap with Novasol and Salmon Buffalo playing.
Oh my god.
That was a lot of fun. The VOD, yes, is public and available for everybody if they would like to see that.
Shrambles has figured out how to do meaty spheres.
Whoa! And the fatality.
Yeah, I think there's an infinite loop with the...
It's called... Okay, so I'm going to teach you all a little bit of fighting game terminology today. This is called meaty. Meaty is when you do a move that is done during Oki. I need to teach you now Oki. Okay, Oki is your get-up game. Oki is when you knock them on the floor. Oki means that you have, like, that moment where you get to decide how you're going to make them move when they get up. Meaty is to hit a move that lands on the same frame that they get up. So if they try to put in any attack, any button, anything other than a block, you hit them because you take priority. So if you do it too early, you whiff because you're trying to hit a grounded opponent.
Yeah.
If you do it too late, they can overpower you with a light attack that has a faster move. That's called meaty. So right now, Shrambles has timed this correctly that he is getting a meaty on the loop. So if they do anything other than block, he's going to hit them with the spear. They can't even jump out of it because they have a few frames before they do their full jump.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cage takes Shrambles down, but, you know, welcome to Endurance Round. It turns out this game is kind of hard.
The issue I'm having is, like, the hitboxes are so large sometimes. Like, I feel like I can hit and get hit from a mile away.
Oh, yeah. The hitboxes are definitely not as refined as the Super Nintendo version, which honestly I can't even say, or the Genesis version, I can't even say that those hitboxes are necessarily fair.
We get to see it! Flawless victory!
What? Good job, Shrambles.
Yes, Roar was saying spears! Shrambles is hitting with the meaty spears.
Yeah, and considering that the meaty spear combo here is a knockdown, that's huge. Yeah, so yeah, it looks like Shrambles has this loop down. If Shrambles mattered at all in this match, he could potentially take the victory. He's doing really well.
That is the well-deserved fatality.
Yeah, I love that chat's like, this already feels like it's been going on for 2 hours, like it's an endurance match. Yeah, this, I have to agree, this game is not the easiest watch on my eyes. At the same time, I feel like it's, compared to some games, this is going pretty fast. I do have to say, it's a little bit sad that the music is a bit underwhelming here, even though it was made by an extremely amazing musician, Alistair Brimble. Thank you so much, Alistair, for contributing to music around the world in video games. This just isn't your best hit.
So, this is entirely the reason that I gave them Scorpion to start. Because Scorpion has these kind of tools that other characters do not have for the fights. If Scorpion is easily one of the easiest newbie characters. He has the long-range spear get over here, which will cause this to happen. You can see Liu Kang hitting with the bicycle kick and then getting hit by the spear. He's got the spears. He's got the teleport punch as well. So if this was normal Mortal Kombat, when they're flying at you with Raiden's annoying little, you can just hit the spear, or you can hit the teleport and get through. And that's gonna be Shrambles on to Goro.
Goro,
Shrambles, can you see if
Goro?
you don't stun? If you spear him and don't attack, does he stay stunned?
We'll find out.
No, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't have an animation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you spear him, and then you just never attack again.
Wait, are you serious?
If Shrambles can pull it off, yes. If Shrambles can do it, I'm hoping.
Well, I'm HP down now, so.
Yeah, you have to get the HP recovered.
Wow, these dodges by Goro.
No.
He gave you a hug. And then spit at you. What a gross boy. Whee! Yeah, Goro wins. Who would have guessed? Oh, he's hopping on you. He's hopping on you.
Yeah, Goro's a jerk.
Let me spear you.
Oh my gosh, he is not letting you do anything. again, like, yeah, the frame rate for this has some huge problems. Not really the best example of a game that has a reasonable frame rate. Now, I do wonder, you know, the other... Obviously, like, Mortal Kombat 2 was really, I think, where Mortal Kombat became super popular. Mortal Kombat 1, I honestly don't know too much about. Yeah, were there more characters on other systems, or was it just these 6 characters here?
I'm not sure. I think the original Mortal Kombat... All right, here we go. Shambles just doesn't do anything.
I'm just gonna set my controller down.
Okay.
So, so that's it. This is why I gave them Scorpion to start.
So wait. Does this work on other versions of the game too?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know. I think it also works on Shang Tsung.
Goro stubs his toe and loses the match.
Look at, yeah, it's literally the sliver of health. It's so
wow. Yeah, that's right. Game Gear is...
He's just like, wait, what? You hit me? I can't even process it. He's just thinking.
Oh, he's thinking.
Shao Kahn, you sent me into this tournament knowing that I'm extremely strong and dang near invincible. No one on Earthrealm can touch me, but that spear really hurt, and I don't know that I want to keep doing this, to be honest.
Flawless victory.
Very nice. I mean, it's true. Oh, here
Let's
we
do
go
it
again. I mean, honestly, hey everybody, Kusogrand8. Shambles doesn't count. But in Kusogrand8, if you can cheese an extremely difficult section, even if it means you have to wait 90 in-game seconds, that the timer is actually faster than 1 tick per second. So it's possibly just sitting around for a minute, and getting a free win because of sitting around is not a bad strategy at all.
Yeah, as checked as I was putting out, double flawless with 2 attacks. Just one shot him twice.
Now, for those who are wondering who is currently in the lead for the other players, Julo Ninja got to Enduro 2 first at about the 29-minute mark. Shock Me 77 got there at the 32-minute mark, and ChewCat has not gotten to Enduro 2. They're still on Enduro 1, so it may take a little bit of time to get back there, and that's fine.
Double flawless. 500,000 points. Welcome to Shang Tsung.
So you say it might work on Shane's song as well?
It might have. I think it might not have, though, because I'm not entirely sure. Well, it'll certainly work if he changes into Goro!
No! What?
He could have changed into anybody but Goro, and this would have been fine! Oh my god!
This is a good game, everybody.
He could have chosen any other member of the cast!
Can he change at will to anybody?
Yeah!
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, boy.
And people say fighting games are hard, you know.
Yeah, I used to think I was bad at fighting games, but, like, look at this.
I think fighting games are bad at
Flawless
fighting
victory
games.
on the final boss? Like, yeah.
I have to win twice, though, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Dang. Hopefully he changes again.
Flawless victory. The good news is that you have meaty spear loops.
Ooh, those fireballs. Oh, nope. Unfortunately, you can't do much with that amount of health. Okay. Shang, turn into Goro. Shang, turn into Goro. No. How dare you? How dare you?
No, he's doing the loop on me!
He's doing the meaty loop! He got the meaty loop!
This is why I said this game is impossible.
Why do those fireballs hurt so much?
You're supposed to duck them.
I mean,
I love that it says Goro when it's not Shang Tsung, Goro.
Just Goro. Honestly, Shang Tsung,
Because he uses the same
overrated.
programming as the endurance mode to just fully swap out who he is. And yes, he will spam all them moves.
Oh no! Shrambles is down again. Can Shrambles beat Shang? I've got faith, Shrambles. Wait, Goro, come back.
Not Goro come back. He still needs to do damage first.
No, just Goro come back always. Oh yeah, we got meaty loop. Almost. Ah, you got. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
No cheese.
This is it. If I lose, it's back to the beginning.
There we go. Julo Ninja taking down Sub-Zero. Moving on to the next fight.
Oh.
Yeah, this is pretty fast.
Still wins. Scorpion
What?
wins.
Shrambles, you won?
There are 3 other players in this match that actually matter. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
You are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior.
Marked for death years ago by the Lin
Lin
Kuei.
Kuei.
Scorpion was murdered by Sub-Zero. He left behind a wife and child in his former life, but it was allowed to return and avenge his death. Can you really avenge your own death? I guess so. Even with Scorpion's triumph in the tournament and new title as Grand Champion, the price he paid was high. He can never again know his family and must exist forever with his secret curse. Okay, well that sucks. The end.
Sad ending.
That is a sad ending.
Daniel Pacina as Johnny Cage. Carlos Pacino as Raiden. Ho-Sung Pak as Liu Kang. Daniel Pacina as Scorpion. Daniel Pacina as Sub-Zero. Elizabeth Malecki as Sonya.
They didn't hold
Oral
it long
character
for the
design
Daniel
by Chai
Pacinas.
Tobias.
They scrolled through those Daniel Pacinas real quick.
I actually really appreciate that they give like the actors credits.
Okay,
That's
apparently
how it
Shock
should
Me
be.
is now in the lead.
Okay, why so?
Because Shock Me's about to win Enduro 2. Is done with Enduro 2.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
Very nice. Yes, Julo Ninja currently in second, but that is a definitive lead by Shock Me 77. Absolutely fantastic. Time for Enduro 3.
He's got the jump kick loops going on. Yeah, there's absolutely time to catch up. This game can be completed in 9 minutes. I believe anything below the 9-minute mark and a new run starting at that point can still take the win.
Yeah, and you say completed. Even if they do get a game over after the 9-minute mark, they could still get back to where they are. It just depends on the game cooperating, you know?
Yeah.
Well, everybody, if you're wondering, we do have 3 more matches today. And then upcoming this week, Tuesday, we're planning on Don't Make Us Bored. Stay tuned. Of course, we'll let you know what's happening if that does happen. We have matches on Wednesday night, I believe, or at least one match. And then Thursday, I'm going to Dallas.
Who the heck cares about this Saturday and Sunday on Games Done Quick? We've got Mystery Tournament 18 Top 8 finals. You won't want to miss it. 8 players, a crap ton of good games, a heck of a time. So many of your favorite commentators.
Yeah, actually, I like, as much as I feel bad that I'm not going to be able to watch the Mystery Tournament Grand Finals, I will be traveling, and that means that everybody, you don't have an excuse. You're not going to be sitting here watching Kusogrand8. You can go and check out the Grand Finals for Mystery Tournament. I recommend it. Yeah. And we do have people in Kusogrand8 who are doing commentary or playing, as Jack Zem says in chat. I'll be in the top 8. I believe Okami is in the top 8. Do we have other Kusogrand8 players who are going to be playing?
Someone 325.
Yeah.
Maurice is also going to be there.
Yeah, Maurice.
Yeah, the Mystery Tournament top 8 is going to be, I can look that up. It's going to be...
He shocked me, just took down Enduro 3 at least once. Got to do it one more time in order to make it to Goro.
So the top 8 players are the Whitley versus Jackazam, Okami of Games versus Someone 325, Furt Turret versus Maurice, and Zex versus Adam5396.
I know, I think at least 7 out of 8 of those people. That's great.
And the one you don't know is probably a really good one. Furt's a really good guy.
Yeah, I believe I've heard Furt Turrets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Seriously, though, like, Kusogrand8 wouldn't exist without Mystery Tournament. You know, I saw that, I enjoyed it, but I was also like, I just want bad games, you know? That's my jam. What if Mystery Tournament, except that they're the games that I want? And then Kusogrand8 started. And yeah, we've definitely, like, I feel like they're very different
Game
styles.
Over for Shock Me, that really hurts.
No, Shock Me. You know what? It's fine. Shock Me has such a decent lead at the moment that I think it's going to be difficult for anybody to catch up to Shock Me. With that said, I'm ready for other players to shock me. Like, you know, if Jilo Ninja can hurry with these beginning matches and get back there, there is a chance Jilo Ninja could move up from 2nd to 1st place. Of course, nobody is beating Shrambles because Shrambles already made it to the 2nd character, but Shrambles is a zombie, so, you know, doesn't matter too much.
Shrambles also had forbidden knowledge.
It's true. We have informed Shrambles of the secrets.
I mean,
yeah,
to be fair, I did have the loop, so I would have probably beaten Goro a little faster if I did the loop.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a chance of that. I wanted to say, yeah, not only that, but with MT Tournament Top 8, this is the time that I'm going to steal all of your promotions here in these last 7 minutes of the game as we watch everybody try to climb up to back to where they were. We do have the Mystery Show coming up the first Saturday of every month. And this time we'll be cutting off the 2 matches of Kusogrand8 to hold the Mystery Show on at roughly 5 p.m. instead of 7. So if that's one of the reasons that you haven't signed up to join the Mystery Show open signups do exist. I'll post the link in just a moment as soon as I find it. Also, we have 2 events happening very soon on the Mystery Tournament Discord. There is the Trophy Troopa Tournament run by our good friends Mooware. You know Mooware, don't you, bro?
Yeah, Mooware has played on Don't Make Us Bored, has played in Kusogrand8. Mooware, I love them. Absolutely fantastic.
Is running Trophy Troopa Tournament, where it's, we have a series of tournaments called Giant Troopa, which are non-vetted, non-submitted, fully randomly drawn games, and this one will be drawing from the Retro Achievements database, and you'll basically have the option to choose how you want to race it. Do you want to choose an achievement and race to that achievement, or race the game itself, or how do you want to approach it? It's up to you. We also have, in 2 months, we have Mystery Friend Fest. It's a series of challenges that have been made, and it's the entire it's the entire Discord, just having fun, being friends, and working on those challenges together. It's a great way to make new friends online and do stuff. So definitely check that out. Here's the form for Mystery Show. Make sure, you know, if you're interested in playing in that, sign up. I know that Mr. Shrambles over here has something really special lined up for us next week. I am hyped for it. We also have, you know, the Mystery Discord. I think that Mystery might still be a command. Nope.
Well, then it's a mystery.
I'm gonna link it. Nope. I'm gonna steal all your promotions here. I'm gonna link it.
That's all right. Go ahead and link it. You're allowed to.
I'm allowed to.
We're in the final 4 minutes, by the way. Shock Me has been doing exactly what I recommend people do, which is just try to get back to where you were. Never stop trying. Shock Me does not know that they're currently in the lead, and because of that, like, it's worth getting back into it. Jilo Ninja is rushing as well, though. Absolutely the correct play. Like, I'm very proud of all of the players still going. It's easy to feel like there's no hope. And that's not the case almost in pretty much almost every game. It's not going to be the case. You know, if you keep pushing, if you keep trying, you might somehow just get an extremely dumb computer in a match. You know, maybe the computer makes a few too many incorrect moves, and then suddenly you're through a match that you couldn't beat before. Bam! Making progress.
So, Shrambles, how's that dash working out for you?
I mean, it works.
Yeah, Raiden's doing a very well, good job of it.
Yeah,
I love this.
Computer Raiden's a little better at it.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I also like that, like, the mirror match, it's like he's just you, but he's a little dusty, you know? Accidentally rolled around in a pile of dust. Or purposefully did. I don't know. Raiden kind of does some weird things. He just palmed you in the face. What a jerk.
Raiden versus Raiden.
Oh, yeah. I do want to thank Professor Ness, by the way, for resubscribing, and the voice of Dog for that raid. Come on in. We love dogs. We love when Dog communes with us. Always nice. And we've got 2 minutes left. It's getting to the point where I highly doubt there's going to be any change here. Jilo Ninja still has not beaten, you know, Jilo Ninja did make it to Enduro 2 round 1, but they're currently on Enduro 1. Chew Cat is has made it all the way to Enduro 1 round 2, but unfortunately has not been able to pass it. Shock Me, the only of the 3 players who has made it to Enduro 3, and that is probably going to be the victory here. Yeah, at this point, like, I'm pretty confident there's nothing that can be done. But you never know, in the final minute, you might be shocked. Never mind, Raiden just...
The ref notes are, for Shrambles, is that Raiden, mirror, he's wearing aluminum foil, so shiny.
It's true, that's a good timestamp, so shiny. I do highly appreciate the refs. I love all the little in-jokes that have been made. They always make me laugh. It's great. With that said, final stretch here. Good luck. Hopefully they're able to get through. And if not, well, they're probably not going to make any more progress. But you never quit until the game says time.
It's really unfortunate that the final progress was made from somebody, or the final progress that ChewCat made was at 1748.
It happens, though. I mean, this is Kusogrand8. Sometimes games don't mesh with people. And that doesn't mean that you're a bad player. It just means that this was not the day for you. This was not the game for you. You know, and maybe you'll get a different genre for your next match. And if you do, then maybe you're going to have a better chance at actually making progress there. Never feel bad for losing in Kusogrand8, because these are bad games and you never know what you're going to get. With that said, that is time, everybody. Shock Me77 has definitely taken the victory. Julo Ninja in second, Chew Cat in third, and Shrambles is a zombie, and thus does not count. That's just kind of life here, you know? Zombies sometimes count a little bit, but sometimes don't. Let me go ahead and welcome Shock Me in to come chat. Meanwhile, how do you feel that the players did, Roar?
I think they did fantastic, mostly because not a one of them gave up. They just kept going all the way until the end. Shocked me with the good old finish there. We had an amazing job for Julo Ninja. Was the first one to make progress on endurance round, having found some really good loops. Unfortunately, none of them found the reason that I gave them Scorpion in the first place was in fact because of those. Well, exactly what the Shrambles did was the media loops, and that's unfortunate, but they still did their best, and their best was better than, arguably better than me, because I probably did not get that far in an hour. I know it took me 3 hours or 2.5 hours before I gave up and started using save states, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get our winner in today to come and talk about the experience with the game, but I need them to jump into a voice chat, por favor. Meanwhile, thank you so much, Mendezi, for the raid. Thank you, Voice of Dog, and many thanks to everybody here, as well as Professor Ness resubscribing. I appreciate that, and I have had a lot of fun already today. And there's Shock Me. Hello there, Shock Me. Congratulations. You have taken the victory here. As it turns out, I don't think this is a good game.
Not at all. It's horrible.
Oh,
but
no.
This was for fun.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about this. What was your experience about the game? What's so bad about it?
The lag. I mean, you try doing any combo with Scorpion to get like the, I don't know, like the thing that pulls the guys in. I don't know the name of the combo. I'm trying to look it up here. The spear. It's like impossible. You go back, and it doesn't pick it up at all.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult to do well. However, Shrambles here, our zombie who doesn't count, did actually manage to find a good loop using that spear. If you can knock the enemy down, that gives you enough time to input all of the moves so that as soon as they have finished standing up, the spear collides with them again. And then you pull them in, uppercut them, they get knocked down again. As soon as they're up, spear, uppercut, knock them down. It's a really fascinating loop that I feel like you have to find a way to cheese this game in order to make consistent progress.
Yeah, and that's the like I was saying during the match, that's the whole reason I gave you Scorpion in the first place. To start, because it did seem like if I was going to make you play through all the characters in order, I would have started with Sonya, but we chose Scorpion especially because he has those tools for success, yeah,
for sure. Now, I think it was very apparent to everybody watching how much lag there was and the fact that the CPU can just do like the combo inputs and pull out the special moves without even blinking. With that said, is there anything at all redeemable about this? Anything at all?
I think if I had to go back in 1992, it was pretty sweet. But other than that, no, I think maybe nostalgia, that'd be about it. Otherwise, I'd kind of throw it away, and I don't mean to be mean to the developers.
I mean, you know, you look at it, and the people who developed this version are well known for putting out games that are bad. Like Probe Software, they're notorious for bad games, but I don't necessarily think that it's the programmers or designers' fault. They had kind of an impossible task: take Mortal Kombat and make it work on the Game Gear.
That is true.
Yeah, and you know, it's pretty close to what you would hope. It just does not quite make it there. And I feel like almost any other version of Mortal Kombat 1 would be preferred to this one.
The Game Boy was equally as bad. Is there a preference that you'd have between Game Boy or Game Gear?
Honestly, oh, go ahead, Roar.
Well, the thing is that the Game Gear was really interesting. A lot of people do mention that it was ahead of its time because the Game Gear was, in fact, the exact same specs as the Sega Master System was. So we actually had some really good games on the Game Gear. As much as Aladdin, I believe the Aladdin for the Sega Master System may have seen its way on Kuso before. I might have even given it out, mostly because I really love some of the really cool 3D effects that they use with the dynamics background scrolling. And it had a lot of really cool stuff that it could do, but the problem is because of the games built for it were oftentimes ports of those SMS games. They weren't built for the 1:1 aspect ratio and smaller screen of the Game Gear. So, unfortunately, the answer to that question is the Game Boy was superior because the vast majority of games made for the Game Boy were made with the Game Boy's limitations in mind. And I say vast majority in giant finger quotes because there are absolutely a few good Game Gear games that are notoriously really strong. Micro Machines.
Yeah. So, shock me. Like, honestly, you did a fantastic job. Only person making it to Enduro 3, except for Shrambles, but we kind of spoon-fed a little strategy to Shrambles so that we could see the fun. Yeah, I've got to ask, are you doing anything on stream these days? Have anything fun happening that we should know about?
I've actually never streamed before. I didn't even have Discord until a few weeks ago. I just heard about the tournament. It looked really cool. I like playing the actual consoles at home, so I figured why not? It might be kind of fun seeing what's out there.
Oh my gosh, your first match ever, your first time streaming, and you take the victory. That's always a lot of fun. You never know how somebody is going to do their first time in Kusogrand8, and it's really exciting that you were able to come and do this and take the win, you know?
It was my honor to introduce you to the wonderful world of Kuso.
Awesome, and thank you all for putting this tournament on. I really appreciate it. This is such a cool thing to be a part of.
I'm so glad you joined this year. And everybody, I want to say there are people who are going to play their first time and come in last. There are people who are going to play their first time and come in first. You just never know. And really, everybody should feel great about how they did, because it's not easy, especially if you feel like you're not getting the hang of it or the game's just absolutely a butt to you. You never know how you're going to do, though, you know, and keeping on going for the hour is something that I very much appreciate. Seriously, great job there, Shock Me. I think that's all that I have. Any other plugs that need done before we let y'all go?
Yeah, don't forget to join Mystery Tournament Top. Oh, wait, Shock Me, say it first.
Austin, I got nothing. Go for it. Mike's all yours.
Mystery Tournament Top 8 this weekend. Join Mystery's Discord for Fun Fest, or for Friend Fest, and for Trophy Tupa Tournament. Don't forget to join oh crap, I missed it. Whatever, I was going to do a whole thing, and it was going to take a few seconds. Shrambles? You got anything?
If you're also interested in joining the Mystery Show, we have a link in the Discord. We always welcome more competitors, because the show is different every month.
Heck yeah! Thank you both so much. Roar already left because that's Roar for you.
All right, well, thanks for having me, Prosentia, for letting me be a zombie.
Yeah, thank you both. Take care. We're going to get ready for the next game.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye!
See ya. Bye.
Well, everybody, please stand up, stretch your legs, go get a little bit of water. I'm going to run a quick ad, and we will be right back. Again, thank you so much to the Raiders from Voice of Dog and Mendezi, as well as NPC resubscribing. We'll be right back.